The global flood occurred about 4,500 years ago based on biblical chronologies. After the flood, the earth was repopulated by Noah's 3 sons and their wives, so we should find genetic signatures of this timeline in human DNA. While a number of previous studies by both secular and creation scientists have supported this general timeline, a recent study using extensive newly available high-quality DNA sequence data for the human Y-Chromosome confirms the earlier research and solidifies the Bible's history of modern human origins. When the chronologies and genealogies of the Bible are analyzed, humans were created about 6,000 years ago as one original ancestral couple, known as Adam and Eve. However, the human genome went through a genetic bottleneck about 4,500 years ago, when only the DNA from Noah's 3 sons and their wives was used to repopulate the earth. This bottleneck must also be taken into account when analyzing DNA. These Bible-based dates conflict with the evolutionary speculation that claims that modern humans did not arise until about 100 to 200,000 years ago from ancestors migrating out of Africa. To help resolve the controversy, 2 scientists, one a molecular biologist and the other a statistician, downloaded newly available DNA sequence for the Y-chromosome that was more comprehensive and covered much longer contiguous DNA regions that had not existed previously. The Y-chromosome is particularly useful in studying human pedigrees and mutations because it has no chromosomal counterpart in the human genome with which to exchange genetic information in a process called recombination. When sperm and egg cells are formed in a person, the 22 chromosome pairs, one derived from the father and the one from the mother, will exchange DNA segments with each other. Because this does not occur with the Y chromosome, it is more genetically stable and thus very useful in genetic clock studies. In this current study, the authors know that if humans have actually been around for several 100,000 years or more, they should have accumulated 8 to 59 times the amount of mutations that we currently observe in the Y chromosome DNA sequence. However, the researchers in this current study empirically demonstrate that we only observe about 4,500 years of mutation accumulation in the paternal ancestry contained in the record of human Y chromosome. In regards to the significance of these new results, the lead scientist in the study, Nathaniel Jensen, that holds a PhD in cell and development biology from Harvard University, stated in an interview, "This study now adds an independent line of evidence of the genetic case for young Earth creation. Previous studies looking at DNA inherited through females reflected the recent origins of humanity at creation and then through Noah's sons' wives at the flood. This new study now shows that DNA inherited through males reflect the same timescale." In summarizing the huge challenge this new study presents to the secular science community, Jensen added, "I'm anxious to see how the evolutionists try to dismiss this second independent line of genetic evidence for the young Earth timescale. Not only do they have to explain why the data contradict evolution, they have to explain why the data are such a tight match with the predictions of biblical creation. And they have to do it both for DNA inherited through females and now also for DNA inherited through males. Indeed, these new results are not only a sound dismissal of the evolutionary speculation, but a huge confirmation for the recent origins of mankind as revealed in the literal history of the Bible, given in Genesis. Thanks for watching everyone, and may you all have a blessed day.